Consider the following two statements. First one, the direction of movement in phloem is bidirectional. Statement 2, the source-sink relationship in plant is variable. So the options given are both statements 1 and 2 are correct. Option B, statement 1 is correct and 2 is wrong. Option C, statement 2 is correct and 1 is wrong. And option D, both statements 1 and 2 are incorrect. So if we look into these statements, the direction of movement in phloem is bidirectional. So in case of the bulk flow, according to the bulk flow or the mass flow hypothesis, so it says that, so it is dependent on the source as well as the sink. So it requires source and sink for the transportation of organic solutes. And in general, in case of plants, leaves are considered as the source, whereas sink will be the young parts of the plants. So here it is a general concept, but the concept of source and sink, they are variable according to the mass flow hypothesis. So the source may be any part. It is not only the leaf. So it may be the fruits, it may be the tubers, or it may be the any storage organs where the reserve food is maintained. So that can act as a source in case of plant, and the young parts can be the sink. So this young parts may include leaf buds, similarly the flower buds or the young stem or the shoot tips. Okay, so all this can act as a sink here. So here it is not always the food will be or the organic solutes will be moving from leaf to the root or to the leaf to the required parts of the plant. So it may move from the root to the shoot also. So hence the movement of phloem is bidirectional in case of plants. So this statement is correct. So coming to the second statement, the source-sink relationship in plant is variable. So that is also correct. So that is what we have seen here. The source may be any part of a plant where it is richly stored with the organic solutes. Okay, so wherever in which part organic solutes are stored in the rich amount, or which parts of the plant acts as a reserve food organ or the reservoir of the food material. So it can act as a source, whereas sink will be the receiving end. So that will be the young parts of the plant. It may be a root tip, it may be a shoot tip, it may be leaf buds, flowers buds as such. So hence the source sink relationship is also variable in case of plants. So hence here, if we look into these two statements, option A is correct for this. That is, both the statements 1 and 2 are correct among the given statements. So hence here option A will be the correct answer.